Live. It is Friday, January 17th at 8:06 p.m. and I am excited to just spend some of this evening with all of you sharing some tools to help you live a great life in 2025, help you to align to your true self, to your higher self. For those of you joining for the very first time, this is the Uncaged Mindset channel on YouTube, where we share all things spiritual awakening. I do interviews with healers and light workers, and we offer spiritual tools to help you awaken to your higher self. And tonight's topic is positive affirmations, if you read the title, for success. Okay, so we're going to be talking about positive affirmations for success. We'll be talking about why affirmations are important, why they work, and how we can use them to manifest a successful mindset, right? Whatever you want to manifest. Most of us have an idea of what success looks like or what we think it is. And what I love about the affirmations is that they help us really get clear about what we want to invite more of into our lives. And I love this topic. I love it because I've been working with affirmations for so long. Probably my introduction was back in 2016 when one of my best friends from high school, I shared this in another live, gifted me with a book called Think and Grow Rich. And it was written by Pam Grout. She's the author. Pam Grout, Grout. And it's a play on that business book called Think and Grow Rich, but it's called Think and Grow Rich. And it's all about the power of gratitude and how gratitude allows you to manifest into your life all that you desire. So yeah, I would recommend this book. It's very, very basic, especially if you are starting out with the law of attraction. While Abraham Hicks is amazing, I felt like this was my precursor to Abraham Hicks. This was before I ever discovered Abraham Hicks, and this breaks it down to a very elementary level, and it breaks it down into experiments on. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to my live stream. Is it Galia Plays? Welcome. We're talking about positive affirmations. Hello from Brazil. Hey, hola, or beijos. Hi, Grant. How's it going? Welcome. Yeah, we're talking about positive affirmations today for success, all things spirituality and spiritual awakening here. Welcome to the podcast, I have a podcast. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, and it's a great way to experiment with the law of attraction, to call more into your life that which you want to manifest with the power of gratitude and just being so grateful. Wow, I should go live vertically more often. Oh, thank you for the likes, everyone. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Hey, Portuguese, very good. Obrigado. I had a best friend who was from Brazil, and we were both therapists together. And I love her so much. I miss her so much. She was one of my best friends. We're not in contact anymore. But when I think about her, she was really, really awesome. And I love Brazil. Actually, I want to go to Brazil. Yes, you're so funny. Bro, listen to Big D Randy, please. Okay, I will, Levlo, for sure. Big D Randy. Okay. Well, I can't play any music on my live stream, or my live stream will get shut down for copyright. Because, knowing me, I would definitely have some meditation music on right now for sure. Hey, Nick Mark, welcome. Nick Mark, 2013. Welcome, everyone, to the Uncaged Mindset podcast live tonight. Yeah, I thought I would start doing more live streams on YouTube and just putting more positive messages out there. I do a lot of videos on spiritual awakening, on awakening to your higher self. And I just released a video on spiritual burnout. So if you're a light worker and if you're going through burnout right now, and if you're an empath, if you're someone who gives a lot of your energy to people, constantly serving others, being there for others, maybe you're the one that they call, maybe you're the one that's always there for everybody, maybe you're the one sacrificing yourself for other people constantly, that is, you might experience some of that burnout. And so I released a video, I think yesterday, on ways to overcome that burnout. Recognize if you're exhausted, recognize your passion. Are you still passionate about the things that you're passionate about? And really overcoming that, because you can't serve with an empty cup. So you've got to pour into yourself before you pour into other people, right? Hi, Grant. Welcome. Welcome, Grant. Welcome. Hey, please, if you'd like to comment below where you are live stream or where you're watching from around the world. I know we've got Brazil here tonight. Hi, Anahi. Welcome, Anahi Rivera. Welcome. Welcome. So, oh my gosh, so happy to see you guys here. I'm Charles, everyone. I do videos on spiritual awakening. Hey, welcome. If you guys have any questions, please comment below. I'd love to answer your questions. Yes, Grant Hutton. And please consider subscribing to the channel if you like spiritual content, if you like learning about ways to raise your vibration and consciousness, to get aligned to your higher self, awakening your abilities, your healing gifts. We are 13 subscribers away from 400. So please, I would love to get there this month. 400 subscribers this month. So we're 13 away. Please smash that like button and subscribe if you're interested in supporting this Uncaged mindset community that you are all a part of. We're building a community of light and everyone is invited. Yes. All right. So if you're joining right now, our topic for tonight is positive affirmations for success. Positive affirmations for success. Okay. And I've got my notes pulled up over here. Please, if I'm going too fast, let me know. And okay, so like I said, my personal story about starting with affirmations started with Pam Grout many years ago. Hey, thank you so much for, oh my gosh, thank you, Grant. Thank you so much. I think Grant just subscribed and liked. Thank you. With the book Think and Grow Rich by Pam Grout. And then I got into the law of attraction, and since then I've been manifesting so much in my life. I've had wonderful opportunities. As a creative person, I'm also an actor. I've done a lot of movies, and I've had a lot of experiences. Just opportunities just come from the sky, it seems like, or the right people in my life just show up because I have a success mentality, right? So yeah, and so like that's where I would say start is with Pam Grout if you want my recommendation, because she really breaks it down. Okay, so what are positive affirmations? What's the science behind positive affirmations? First, I want to say words are very powerful. Hey, Steve Jobs. I'm going to say that one more time. Words are very powerful. Okay? How you communicate to yourself will change your mindset and literally rewire your brain and change your reality. It will change your perception. It will literally transform and recreate your reality based on how you communicate with yourself, to yourself, right? So if you say to yourself, I am brilliant, I'm the smartest person in the room. I exude confidence. People pick me all the time. I'm always chosen. I am chosen for all the things that I desire. Do you see how the energy just changes versus, just changes, like your aura changes. You walk in with that confidence, with that success, because you are communicating with yourself and vibrating at a higher frequency that then allows other people to kind of gravitate towards that energy too. Totally agree. iPhone 17. Thank you, Grant Hutton. Everyone, go subscribe to Grant Hutton, everybody. Subscribe to Grant Hutton. So if that resonates, please thumbs up, everybody. Thumbs up if that resonates with you. Does that make sense? How you communicate with yourself, right? Second, the opposite is true. So if you tell yourself that you're not very bright, if you tell yourself that you're not very smart, you tell yourself nobody ever picks me, you tell yourself I'm always picked last, that is way too hard. You know, Pam Grout says in her book, Think and Grow Rich, that the two worst words or the worst phrase in the English language is "it's hard." It's hard are the worst things that you could ever say. Because if words are like magic spells in a way, right? Like we could really create a reality. Once you impress that on the subconscious mind that things are challenging and things are difficult, then now you've created a block that is and an impasse that becomes more challenging to overcome, right? Not impossible. And I'm telling you today that you can overcome these things. Not only that, but invite more of that success into your life. Oh, thank you for the emoji, Grant. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Lots of love to you. And what's worse is that we are programmed with these messagings at a very, very young age. So when we are kids, when we are children by the age of 5, there are no limits in our lives, in our world, okay? When we're babies, everything is possible, all right? At 4 years old, when you're using your imagination to play games with your friends or to play pretend play or to draw a picture that you're really proud of as a kid, there are no limits in your mind because whatever you want to create is already happening in your world. And it isn't until an adult comes along and says to your picture of a giraffe, they say to you, that doesn't look like a giraffe. And your child mind is like, for the first time receives criticism about your world. For the first time you're receiving something that is a cognitive dissonance that says, hold up, this adult that I love and respect, or this person just came around and said that I'm not playing correctly. That's not how you do that. That's not how you draw that. And it suddenly sets you up to have these programs and this judgment and this criticism that literally grows and follows you into adulthood. And it comes out in our language. And it comes out in our language every day. We are not even aware of the negative language that we're using all the time, right? Such as, it's hard. Such as, that'll never be me, right? I'm not good looking enough. I'm not fit enough. I'm not whatever it is that you have now accepted and impressed on the subconscious mind. You've got to get to these things on a subconscious level because they get cemented so deep, right? That's why things like hypnosis are really powerful, because we can get to the core of the subconscious mind where these thought patterns and processes are, right? And inner child work too. Are those grapes, Grant? Sorry, I'm looking at the comments right now. If you're watching this on the playback, this is my second live stream and I'm getting used to how it's working on YouTube. And last time I went horizontal, this time I'm doing vertical, right? So that's a perfect example. Is I've expanded flexibility in my world that I don't have to live stream just one way. I could live stream vertically too. And it's okay. I could try it different this week. It's okay. There's no one way that we have to do it, right? There's no one way that you have to eat a pie. I was listening to a motivational talk by, oh my gosh, what's his name? Oh my goodness. Well, it'll come to me. He's amazing. Les Brown. Steve Jobs, what happens after death? Ooh. Well, you tune into to my show this week. I'm interviewing psychic medium Sabrina. She's coming back on my podcast. We have an interview scheduled for tomorrow morning. And she is very, very gifted psychic medium, and she knows a lot about the other side. So, back by popular demand, she is coming back to the podcast tomorrow. I'm so excited for this episode. So excited to have her back. Yeah. So yeah, definitely. That's a whole other video. If you want me to make a video on what happens after death, I'd love to do that for sure. Thank you, Steve Jobs. Thank you, Grant Hutton, for the emojis. Love back to you guys. Okay, so back to the flexibility of there's no one way to eat a pie. Okay, so Les Brown was talking about how he went to Paris. He went to vacation in Paris and he ordered dessert at a restaurant. And he saw that, I'm going to tell the story so wrong, right? He ordered some pie and he started eating it from the crust backwards. And people looked at him funny, as though that's not the way you eat a pie. You have to eat it from the front, from the corner part. And he uses this story to demonstrate how there are so many rules in our society, and it's not until you break a rule that people look at you funny or they start to criticize you, saying that's not the way that it is. And it's like, who made up the rule that you have to eat pizza from that side? Who made up the rule that you have to eat a pie from the front side? Who made up the rule that that you have to use the salad fork? Right? Once you start doing things a little different, it doesn't mean that you're bad, wrong, or stupid, or any of it. You're simply challenging the programming, right? The programming of it all. Yes, Grant, yes. Is it true that we used to be there before we were born? So, Steve Jobs, I believe in past lives. We talk about past lives on this channel. And many of us, especially in the new age of Aquarius, we're learning that a lot of us have come back here to do some extra higher learning. And if you're here now, many of us have had other lifetimes, and we're doing kind of a graduated school now. If you've chosen to come back in this new age of Aquarius, in this time, you've definitely chosen the harder lessons of all, because you might be on your last life, and it's almost like the master class now. So a lot of people, it's a very, very heavy energy on the planet right now. But a lot of us chose to come here right now to do some healing work, to heal the planet, to spread light and love. And we're finding each other now. We're all finding each other, and we're waking up a lot. We're waking up more and more. We're awakening more and more to truth, to the truth that's out there. More is being revealed and exposed. And we're understanding, we're waking up to the truth about what they're putting in our food, and how listening to our bodies, and there's certain things that just are not right inside of us. We're like, no, I don't think I need to, there's something wrong with that cereal. There's something wrong with that flour. It's not sitting right with me. And we're starting to question things. And that's yeah. But once you open your eyes, it's, once you're awakened, you can't close your eyes anymore. So absolutely. I do believe that we were born before, for sure. Yeah. And then there are others who are we're all on the ascension path. So yeah, these are great questions. This is the live stream for this. This is why I'm doing this on Friday nights. I think Friday nights is a good time for this. All right. So yes. So, okay. Back to positive affirmations for success. I'm raising my hand in this because I'm literally about to go to a group with my friends in 2 weeks. We're doing a vision board making party. These are friends from my acting school. I'm an actor as well. And we're going to be making vision boards. We're going to be kind of envisioning the life that we want to create for ourselves, cutting pictures out of magazines, posting them on boards, and just visualizing the life that we want for ourselves. That's right, Grant. That's right, Grant. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Don't be afraid to ask any questions, everyone. That is totally fine. Okay. So, the best time. So, what is an affirmation? An affirmation is a word or phrase to communicate and reprogram the subconscious mind, right? An affirmation comes from the word affirm. So when we affirm something, we're confirming that it's true. We're saying it as if it is, right? So as if it is true is an affirmation, right? I am here now is an affirmation, right? I live in an apartment is an affirmation. So we use these affirmations to reprogram the subconscious mind in a positive way. Okay? And if you can get to these delta waves at a time when your brain is accepting more truth, is in the in-between on and off, where it's not like, not we're turning off our brains, but when we're not so wired by the noise and the static of the day, and we're not hyperactive by all the stimulation of all the videos we're watching and all the music, right? And this is usually right when we wake up in the morning, right before bed. Your subconscious mind is able to accept things as truth and start to reorganize, right? So that's why positive affirmations are the key to truly, truly creating miracles in your life. The best time to say them out loud with a feeling experience is first thing in the morning when you wake up. Right? What you say to yourself will set up the tone for the rest of the day. It's true. If you say there's going to be a lot of traffic, it's going to suck, I'm going to be late, oh my gosh, guess what? You will find what you seek. Right? It will show up for you. What you focus on, you will receive more of. Oh my gosh, I'm glad this is resonating. So what you think about, what you talk about, what you focus on, you'll receive more of. Just like, I'll get there when I get there. And, and my coworkers and my boss will be happy to see me. They will be so happy that I showed up today. I am calm, cool, and collected as I drive. I enjoy the podcasts that I listen to during my morning commute. You see how different that is? You can feel the difference. You can feel the difference, right? You can feel the difference. Absolutely. If everything is meant to happen, do we really control that? That is a loaded question, Steve Jobs. Absolutely. That's a very deep question, and I have a few answers for that. There's free will, right? There's free will, and there are because we'll be getting into quantum timelines, which is another topic entirely. That would be another video. That would be another live stream to get into quantum timelines, right? But you could think of it as is any of that is that hitting? Is that hitting at all? Have you ever heard of that, of quantum timelines? Is breaking free will breaking God's rule? Well, breaking free will is free will choice, right? So everything that you're experiencing here is by choice. This is getting into master teachers. This is getting into the people in our lives that we've chosen, the people that we've chosen to learn with here. Yeah, this is getting deep. Hi, Helena Plays. Yeah, quantum timelines, yeah. So there's always a choice, right? So this is really deep, but I will say this. Hey, Jalea Plays. Welcome. I'll say this, Steve. If you went for a drive today and you went to the store, the same store that you go to every week, and instead of going the same route, you decided to go left and go around, right? You'll still make it to the store. But The geography of your life has now changed, right? The people you'll see, the people you'll meet, the sounds you hear, there is another movie waiting for you on that side. Just like if you turn right, there's another movie waiting for you on that side. And you have a part to play in each timeline. Oh gosh, I know this is getting deep. I mean, hey, this message is for you. You asked the question. Sure. So I can go into a lot of detail about that, but no, the answer is no, it's not breaking God's rules. Because the learning that you're experiencing is for God. All right. And so God or source energy, whatever phrasing is comfortable for you, already knows that you're here to learn a lesson, regardless if you go right, left, or stay still. It's all a choice, right? It's all a choice. If you believe that there's no free will, that things are just meant to happen how they happen, you remain, even if you remain still and be an inactive participant in your life, that's also a choice. they're all choices. Yeah. It's meant to happen, but we also have options and paths. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Okay, great. No one's ever asked this on a live stream. By the way, I've live streamed many other places before. So that was the first time I've ever kind of tried to articulate in a 4-minute nugget. And please subscribe for longer interviews. I bring on people on my podcast. I interview people where this is literally like what they teach, and they're experts on timelines. I've got, tomorrow I'm interviewing the amazing Sabrina, psychic medium. And she's awesome because she's also a born again Christian. And so if you listen to her last episode, a lot of people listened to that episode. So she was able to relate coming out of the spiritual closet and the backlash she faced from her community, from her church, for a gift that she tried to push away to be accepted. It was a very, very powerful interview, a powerful podcast episode. And she's doing amazing work. And she's back by popular demand tomorrow, and we'll be talking about energy healing and it's always an amazing time with her because she just allows people to just celebrate being who you are in your skin. She's a huge advocate for be who you are. Yes, things work out no matter what path we go on. I love that. Yeah, and that is okay. That is an affirmation. That's it, Steve. I should end the live stream there. I was going to go into some positive affirmations, and I realized that I probably won't be able to play meditation music or like some, binaural beats while I do these affirmations with all of you. Because I don't know how YouTube responds. I don't know the YouTube rules yet. This is only my second live stream here. So, they're pretty big on copyright, I think. But I do want to, I do want these live streams to get a lot more interactive, where I'm showing videos on here, doing the whole, clips and images, because I'm so visual, right? So if there's a topic or a big news story that I want to cover, that might be impacting you as a spiritual warrior, in some way, because there's a lot, my background is in therapy, but I'm also, been in the film industry for over 10 years. And so I could tell you a lot about the energies that are connected to Hollywood, right? I could talk about it and give my thoughts and, what my angels say about it. But to be able to show clips would be amazing on here. But I'm not, I don't know. Maybe my third live stream, I'm small enough that YouTube won't get me. No, but don't play small, everyone. Don't play small. I'll be such a big fish that YouTube will pay attention, right? I am. Absolutely. Thank you so much for the emojis, everyone. Thank you so much. Okay. Any other questions? That's right. Fire. Yes. We are so big that people will take notice. With that said, I'm going to put the positive affirmation out there that every Every visual material that I include is always fair use and protected because it is divinely guided by the message that people need to hear. Therefore, it is copyright proof, right? Oh, well, thank you all so much for tonight. I got to leave you with these affirmations before we leave. Some of you are going to be watching the replay, and y'all are going to be like, wait a minute, he promised us some affirmations. So I got to give them to the replay people. All right, so the last thing I want to say about a positive affirmation, right? I gave some examples earlier, such as I am confident, I'm successful, I am cool, calm, and collected out on my commute. I enjoy. I have fun wherever I go. I always meet the right people in my path that are aligned with my highest good. All right. I'm surrounded by support. You can't just say these things. You have to feel them on a very connected emotional feeling level. All right. And what people who teach affirmations, there seems to be like a confusion. Some people are like, oh yeah, you gotta really feel into it. Your affirmations are not gonna work unless you don't feel them, right? But a lot of them don't tell you how to feel them, right? And also when you're writing these affirmations, and I encourage you to write your own, right? You can also Google affirmations, and some might resonate with you, but when you write your own affirmations, you can get very, very clear about what you want to manifest into your life. But what I suggest doing first is imagining, and this is coaching from my own spiritual mentor, right? And she is my bae, hey Grant, teaches us to get quiet and imagine your life with no limits first, okay? No limits. So we do it a year in advance if possible. So you want to think about if there were no limits, if anything were possible, what in your life would be different in January 2026? And just sit with it. Sometimes it's the first thing that comes to your mind. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Think it. Okay? So if it's more travel, you're traveling around the world, you're financially free, right? Once you realize anything's possible, it wakes you up. Ooh, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. I felt that. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Yes. That is the awakening lesson. Anything's possible. You're breaking free from the matrix, right? When you do that. Don't let them talk you into talking yourself into playing small. No more. No more. I'm not playing that game. All right? So you feel into that experience. Okay, so once you've got that feeling, visualization in your mind's eye of what would be different for you and possible for you in the new year, then if you can write it down in the present tense using the words I am, okay, as if it's happening now. I am, okay? So for example, I am debt-free. All right? I have just one credit card remaining of balance, right? I am joyful. I am filled with love and support all around me. Oh, you can't hear me? Galia plays? It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah, Galia, are you from... Okay. All right. Yeah, if you can't hear me, maybe in the playback it'll be different, right? So, I am is the present tense of what you want to... Do you have a question? Yeah. Maybe we could work on affirmations here together. So, write it in the present tense. These are your affirmations, There's no wrong way to do them. But this is just coaching that I've gotten from my spiritual mentor. And she helps us to write our affirmations in the present tense as though they're happening now. Because when you say to yourself, I wish I could have, or, if only I could get that job this year, or I really want to get that job, it implies to the universe that you don't have it right now, right? That you're not successful right now. And what you want to communicate to the universe is that you are successful right now, that you do have it right now, right? You have all of those qualities within you. So I would start with a feeling experience, and that's where I would start. I personally, if I were starting out with affirmations, I would not start with the material. I would not start, that's me, You can absolutely start with I would like that Mercedes-Benz this year, or that Corolla, or the Corolla, right? A car. But it's really about the feeling, right? So what would having that new car give you? Is it a sense of safety? Is it more fun in your life? And you start there. That's something that's more, you can actually hook on to that feeling and get your vibration up. I am having fun 5 days a week, practicing self-care and doing the things that light me up. Wow, right? You have to act like that Benz driver day to day. That's right. That's right. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. And feel into that. What do they act like? What do they look like? What do they dress like? Yeah. Because it's yours now. Right? They are no different than you. Actually, what they know is they have mindset. That's it. Shift your mindset. Change your life. All right. Everyone, I want to leave you with these affirmations today. Okay, I'm going to lead you through a few. And we are going to start with your feet grounded. If you're driving, you don't have to do it while you're driving. When you get a quiet place, you want to do this on the replay. Maybe play some meditation music in the background for you. But get yourself in a comfortable seated position, in a comfortable quiet place. And do a few deep breaths in through the nose, longer on the out breath. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, out for 4. Just like that, right? And this tells the subconscious mind and the parasympathetic nervous system that it's time to relax. So we're going to do a couple more. In through the nose, out longer on the out breath. Breathe in gratitude, one more. What are you grateful for? Exhale all that does not serve you. And I want you to imagine that feeling of gratitude, the feeling of joy. Maybe you're thinking about a time where you went to a place that you just love so much, or a memory where your parents or your family or friends took you someplace that you really, really loved, and you had so much fun. I'm going to say the affirmation once, and you can repeat it on your own. I'm going to say it 3 times. Success flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. Success flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. Success flows to me effortlessly and abundantly. Okay. That was the first affirmation. If you want to write it down, second one. The universe supports me in achieving my dreams. The universe supports me in achieving my dreams. The universe supports me in achieving my dreams. And the last one. I am grateful for all the success coming my way. I am grateful for all the success coming my way. I am grateful for all the success coming my way. Sit with that. Allow it to just receive those affirmations. It'll be available to you on the playback. And I encourage you to write your own and just feel into that joy frequency for the week. I want to thank all of you for joining me on this Friday night live stream tonight. We talked about a lot of topics here today. And if you enjoy this live stream and you enjoy the content on my channel, Spiritual Awakening Tools, please consider subscribing to the channel, as you're all invited to this community of light to share knowledge with one another, to build each other up on this path, to support one another in this community, and everyone is invited. So thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I appreciate all of you. I'm going to say goodbye to everyone. Goodbye, Steve. Goodbye, Jalea Plays. Goodbye, Grant Hutton. Goodbye to my Brazilian community. All of the people from Brasilia joining today. Thank you so much for joining me on the Uncaged live stream tonight. And I'm sending you all love and light. And be well on your journey, everyone. Happy 2025. Go out there and radiate success, because you are worth it. You're worthy. All right, bye. Now I got to figure out how to close the live stream. All right, there it is. All right, bye, everyone. I found the exit.